if character M is represented in the ASCII table as 109 base 10, write down the binary representation of the word NO using 7 bits for each character. Right. So if M is 109, N is going to be 110, right? Simple N is going to be 110. So you need to write it using 7 bits for each character N and O, right? So 110, so you need to convert it into binary, right? Okay, 110, okay, convert that into binary. So here we'll be getting 55, 0, divided by 2. Here we'll be getting 3. Right, then you will be getting how much? You're getting for N, simple N, 1, 0, 0, right? So for N you will be getting 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0. So if you take the count of the number of bits, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So you got for N. So for 110, if it is 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, for O, we know we need to add 1, right? For O, we need to add 1, right? So simply when you add 1 for this, what will you be getting? 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, right? 1, 1, 1. So last bit, once you add 1, it will become 1. Or else you can simply perform 111 divided by 2, right? So finally you need to write, okay, as the answer 1. You need to write, combine the answers of N and O and write it as like this. Okay, I will show you. Right, so you can see here. Answer for that is, right, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, that's the answer for that. Okay, right, done. Then next one, consider the following simplified logic circuit. Consider the following simplified logic circuit, which is designed to switch on a ceiling fan when temperature is high while the power switch is on. Write down the two relevant logic gates for P and Q. So they're asking the two relevant logic gates for P and Q, guys, for P and Q. So they are saying switch is on means 1 it seems, off means 0 it seems, right? And temperature sense is low means 1 it seems, high means 0 it seems. So you must be very careful in this scenario. And they are saying consider the following simplified logic circuit which is designed to switch on a ceiling fan when temperature is high while the power switch is on. Both the conditions must be satisfied, guys. What? The switch also must be on and the temperature also must be high in order to for the ceiling fan to get switched on. So here here the high means they are saying 0, but high means it must be become 1. Okay, why? Because then only, right, the ceiling fan will be get on. So you need to use for Q what? You need to use Q not gate. Q not gate. Why Q not gate? Because high means it must be 1, but here they are saying 0. Therefore, you need to convert it into opposite. So Q must be not gate, not gate. Then, if the both the conditions, that means if the temperature is also high and if also the switch is on, only the ceiling fan will be get switched on. Therefore, P must be what gate? P must be AND gate. P must be AND gate. So simple logic has been tested. Right. Then next question. Moving on to the next question. Consider the following simplified circuit of a washing machine. So they have given the simplified circuit of a washing machine, and the following is the truth table equivalent to the above logic circuit. Write down labels A to H and the corresponding truth values 1, 0 of each label, it seems, guys. So they have given you the power switch, a door sensor, water level sensor, and washing machine, whether it's working or not working. So let us see. So when you are doing these kind of questions, so here they have given the AND gate. They have given the what gate? AND gate. So you must make sure if it is 0, if the power switch is 0 means we know that absolutely the washing machine also will be not working. Why? If it is in an AND gate, both the conditions must be satisfied, right? In an AND gate, both the conditions must be satisfied in order to fulfill the criteria, right? So if this is off means 0 means, so washing machine will be not working, right? So here you have the power switch as off. Then we must be now for then A, what will be the answer? For A, it will be the answer will be 0, not working, not working. I told you the logic. So for A, it's going to be 0, 0, A 0, right? Then B, what about B? B also 0. Why B also 0? Here also the switch is off, no? Then C also 0, D also 0. So, but for E we need to check. E we need to check. So E they are saying power switch is on, it seems. Power switch is on. For E, power switch is on. Right? And they are saying power switch is on. And they are saying door sensor is open, which is 0. Door sensor is open, which is 0. Door sensor is open, which is 0, it seems, guys. So door sensor which is open 0. So here also AND gate, no. So here maybe the input coming from here maybe 0 or 1, but here if it is 0, the output will be 0. And if it the output 0, here 0 will become. So AND gate, you know, both the conditions must be satisfied. So here if it is 0, then washing machine won't be working, right? So then that also what? 0. Washing machine won't work, right? So now let us come to the next one. Next one, they are saying power switch is on. Power switch is on. Then the door sensor is closed, but the water level sensor is 0. If water level sensor is 0, then also the washing machine won't work. Why? What's the simple logic? AND gate. So in AND gate, both the conditions must be satisfied. Okay. Right. So let us come to that. Right. So they are saying the water level sensor is 0. Right. So if this is 0 here, okay, if this is 0 AND gate, right? So output also will be 0. So here 0 will be coming. Here 1 or 0, it doesn't matter. So here if it is 0, then washing machine will not be working. So final answer 0, right? Last one. Power switch is also 1. Door sensor is also 1. Water level sensor is also 1. So therefore, the washing machine will be working, right? Will be working. So here it is 1. Here the input is 1, 1. So 1 AND gate 1, 1 means 1 into 1, 1. So 1 into 1 again. So here 1. So washing machine will be working. So your answer must be, right? It is 0. It G it is 0. Then H it is 1. H it is 1. Right. So this is the answer for this question. Right. Next question, moving forward. Moving forward. So they are asking what is the main difference? They are asking what is the main difference between waterfall life cycle model and iterative incremental life cycle model. So what is the main difference between waterfall life cycle model and iterative incremental life cycle model? So we'll see what is the main difference. Okay. So we know that so in waterfall life cycle model, activities of each phase in waterfall life cycle has to be completed before starting next phase. Okay. So activities is in waterfall life cycle, waterfall life cycle has to be completed, has to be completed has to be completed before starting next phase. Before starting next phase. While activities of each phase will be partially completed in each phase of iterations in iterative incremental life cycle. So that is the main difference, right? So activities of each phase in waterfall life cycle has to be completed before starting next phase, while activities of each phase will be partially completed in each phase of iterations in iterative incremental life cycle, right? The next question, moving forward. So list one advantage of iterative incremental life cycle model. List one advantage of iterative incremental life cycle model. So we'll see. So one advantage they're asking. So we can say requirements does not need to be fully defined, right? Requirements does not need to be fully defined at the beginning of the life cycle. At the beginning of the life cycle. So that's the answer. Requirements does not need to be fully defined at the beginning of the life cycle. Right. Then moving forward to the next question. Assume that a desktop computer was purchased and you are asked to connect the different peripheral devices to it. Tasks column shown below lists the tasks to be carried out for this purpose, and the port column shows port or connectors to be used. So match each task to the relevant port and write down the task number and the matching port label, right? So when we come to the task 1, connect the LED display to the system unit. So task 1, the answer will be D. D, which is going to be the VGA port, right? You can say task 1, the answer is D. Task 1. D. Then next one, connect keyboard and the mouse. Task 2, the answer will be C, which is the USB port. So task 2, okay, the answer is C, right? Then task 3, answer is task 4, connect the power cable. So that is A. So here, right. Then moving forward to the next question. Consider the following phrase before and after formatting using word processing software. Assume that the font size of the phrase has not been changed. Okay. So before formatting, essential 21st century skills for today's students. After formatting, you have, so write down the word processing software tools required for the above formatting. So we can come to know that it has been bolded and in italics, and also there is a superscript. So answer is going to be right. Answer is going to be bold, italics, superscript. Right. You can say it is bolded and also the letters are in italics, and this is what superscript is. Right. Then next one, the column on the left lists three types of cloud computing services labeled A to C, and the column on the right describes some of the services provided by each labeled X to Z. Match items in the two columns and write down the corresponding pair using their labels. So infrastructure as a service, so provides facilities such as servers and network storage. So A, answer is going to be Z. Right? So infrastructure as a service provides facilities such as servers, network storage. Those are the infrastructure as a service. Example, Amazon Web Services, right? Then for B, software as a service. So the answer for that B is going to be X. Provides software installed in the cloud, right? So B, answer is X. Next, C, platform as a service. So for that, the answer is going to be Y. Provides necessary server environment for software development. The answer for C is Y. Y. Right. Then we can move forward. Following use 4 different scenarios labeled S1 to S4 that require different communication methods. So identify the most suitable communication method for each of the above scenarios from the list given below and write down label number and communication method. Right. So S1, a manager of a bank while in Sri Lanka, joining a meeting held in their head office in India. So what is the most suitable answer? So for S1, the most suitable answer is going to be video conference, right? This one, the most suitable answer is video conference. S1, right? Video conference. Then S2, secretary sending a soft copy of a report from her manager to all employees working in a different city. So what is the most suitable? The email is there, no guys. That is going to be the most suitable answer. S2, email. Email. Right. Then a technical officer sending a message to his manager informing that the machine has been repaired. So instant messaging, phase 3 as the answer. 3, instant messaging. Instant messaging, right? Then S4, a marketing manager sharing photos of a community service project and obtaining feedback from customers as comments. A marketing manager sharing photos of a community service project and obtaining feedback from customers as comments. So most suitable answer is social networks for S4. Social networks, right? Networks. So for S4, social networks. Then moving forward to the next question, right? Right. So how many different colors can be represented if 10 bits per pixel is used as color depth in an image? So that's going to be 2 to the power 10, right? Which is going to be 1024, right? 2 to the power 10 is going to be 1024. 1024. Right. Then so for an example, let me change the question like this. So how many different colors can be represented if uh, 2 bits per pixel is used as a color depth in an image? Then 2 bits used means 2 to the power 2, then 4, right? So if 3 bits per pixel is used, then 2 to the power 3, 8. Okay, like that. Next question, consider the given flow chart that finds the product of an integer with all the integers given integers below it, right? So suppose we say, for an example, if n is 5, then how? 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5, okay? 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. Suppose if n is 6, 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6, okay? Right. Now, let us come to this question. So, write the correct expressions for L and M respectively. Answer is, so here we can see that we are going to check whether Q is greater than N. So surely there will be an incrementation here. Therefore, for M, what will be the answer? M, the answer is going to be Q plus 1, right? Q plus 1. Q plus 1. Then for L, if you check for L, so actually for L, the answer is going to be P into Q, because look here, William, here we need to multiply, right? We need to multiply the numbers. So you need to multiply the P into Q, okay? P into Q. Right, so we have found the answers for that. Then we can move forward to the next one. Here they're asking if in assignment 4, write down the final values for P and Q when the algorithm reaches the end. Right now, here we need to use some sort of a logic, right? So let me explain that. So here, so we have P and Q, okay? Right, so P they have assigned for 1, P they have assigned for 1 initially, right? It's 1 and Q is 1. P is 1 and Q is 1. And we know, so here they are going to check whether the Q is greater than N 4. Right. Now, is 1 greater than 4? Q is 1, right? And N is 4. Is 1 greater than 4? No, right? Then what we are going to do? So for L, we found the answer. So L, what is the answer? P into Q. So P is 1 and Q is 1. Then how much will be assigned to P here? So 1 into 1, so 1. So this 1 will be assigned to the P now. So here it will be 1. Okay. Then for Q, then Q we found out that Q we need to increment by 1. So Q plus 1, right? So Q plus 1. So here, then what will happen? So Q is initially 1. So once you add 1 for that, 1 plus 1 is going to give you 2. 1 plus 1 is going to give you 2, right? Now here it's coming above, and now we know the Q will be updated to 2. Now it will be checking whether 2 is greater than 4. 2 is not greater than 4, right? Therefore, again, it will be flowing inside, right? So it will be coming to this side, right? Then P, for P, what will be happening? So P into Q. So now the P is 1 and Q is 2. So 1 into 2 is going to give the answer as 2. 1 into 2 is going to give the answer as 2. Then Q, we know Q we are going to increment by 1. So Q, assignment Q plus 1. So now the Q is 2. So once you add 1, so its Q is going to be 3. Then again it will be coming here. Then now we know that Q is going to be 3, not 2. Q is now is going to be 3 and not 2. So is 3 greater than 4? 3 is not greater than 4. So again, it will be coming to the no side, right? So now P assignment, so we know for P, we are going to P into Q. So P is now 2, right? So 2 into 3 is going to give you 6. And Q, we are going to increment by 1. So 3 plus 1 is going to give 4 as the answer. 4 as the answer, right? Now it will come here. Then now the answer is here 4. Q is 4, right? So is 4 greater than 4? 4 is not greater than 4. Then again, it will be coming to the north side, right? North side. So P, we know P into Q. So now the P is 6. So 6 into 4 is going to be 24. And Q will be increment by 1. So now the Q is going to be 5. Right? So here again it will be coming to here. Then now the Q is 5. Q is 5. Now check. Is 5 greater than 4? Yes, yes. Then display P. Now in P, what do we have? P, we have 24. So what will be the answer displayed? 24, guys. 24. 24. Right? 24 will be the answer. So you can say P is 24. P is 24. And Q is how much? And Q is how much, guys? Q is 5. Look here. Q is 5. Q is 5. So you must say the final answer as P is 24 and Q is 5. Right? P is 24 and Q is 5. Right. Okay. Done. So I hope now this question is clear. So we can move forward. Okay. Then next question they are asking. So finally, this will be get ended. Okay, right. Consider the employee and division tables given below. So we have two tables, employee table and division table. Okay. So assume that a new division named IT located in Colombo 3 is to be added. A new division, guys. Before this division is not there. A new division named IT located in Colombo 3 is to be added. Write down the new record that has to be added and the corresponding table name. So write down the new record that has to be added. So what will be the new record to be added? So the table, what will be the table, guys? The table will be division table, right? So it will be added as how? So let me show that. So you can see division table, division table. And so they are saying what? So in the division table, division name, we must give the division name as IT, and for the division number we need to give as 4 because it's a new division, right? So 1 2 3, then you need to give 4. Then division location where they are saying Colombo 3. Colombo 3. So you need to say here IT, and then here 4, then here Colombo 3. So this will be the answer, right? Division table, you need to give the name of the table, then you need to give the record, right? That's what write down the new record that has to be added and the corresponding table name, right? So next, B, Saman and John work at stores. Okay, guys, Saman and John work at stores. Fasal works at finance division. Raj recently joined the IT division. Write down the correct values for label P to S in employee table to represent this information. So here P is Saman. So Saman is working where? In the stores. Going to be 2. So for P, answer is 2. Then Raj recently joined the IT division, right? IT division, we in the A we provided the answer. So division number is 4. So for Q, what will be the answer? For Q, the answer will be 4. Right. Then John is working at stores. So stores. Here the answer will be 4. The answer will be 2. Answer will be 2. So R, the answer will be In Fasal, his works at finance division, finance 1. So S, the answer will be 1. Okay, that's the answer.